everybody, this is Dr. Dain. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness from lovely Houston. I'm home. Well, not actually at my home. We're facilitating a Right Riches for You facilitators training right now. Got some amazing people from around the world who are going to be helping people get a lot more proficient with money, be able to create with it, use it, utilize it to create a greater world. So I'm really excited to be here. Really excited to be here with these amazing people. And don't tell them they're amazing though, because we don't want them to know how cool they are. Just kidding. If you see one, go, way to go. So what's the tool for today? Well, the world has changed, my friends. And I just want to point this out in case you haven't noticed. In the last few days or weeks, if you have been feeling twisted and cranky and yucky and blah, you know that feeling? I know you know. You got the one on feelings. You got the really dark video about relational digitizations. That's because it makes your life so dark. That's why we did it that way. Keep pocking and potting those things because they're huge and they can change a lot. But what's becoming even more vital now is your choice. You actually have choices available now that have never been available before. And I'm gonna just ask you to take my word on that one, okay? Why do I say that? Because there's actually a space of creation that's opening up in our world right now as a result of passing over that threshold of 10,000 in consciousness that makes every conscious choice you make far more vital, far more valuable, but also far more effective and far easier. So there's actually a level of ease, joy, and glory, which if you've been around Access at all, you know we have this mantra, all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And there's a level of that that's available now that's never been available before. But if you're somebody watching these videos and you watched them for a while, obviously you're looking for something different. Obviously you desire to create a change in your life, a change in the world, a change to greater possibilities. But what's going to be happening is as this space of consciousness opens up and becomes more available, a lot of people around you that don't like that sort of thing, you know, those people, the people that would rather judge than be free, they'd rather be right than happy, all that sort of stuff, they're going to get more intensely like this. And you're going to be aware of it. Don't buy it as yours. So what is your tool for this tour of consciousness? About 25 things. Okay. First one is recognize there are different spaces of possibility available and ask, what can I choose and what can I create now that has never been available before? Now, notice how that starts to lighten your world. And especially if you've been in one of those places where you've been cranky pants walking. Okay. Time to take off the cranky pants, kids. The world needs you. So what is possible to choose? What can I choose and create now that's never been available before? So you want to ask that and just get the space of that and then go, I'll have it. Hey, universe, hook a brother up, hook a sister up, consciousness, help. I'd like to have that and be that now, please. So you acknowledge the request and you get the universe and consciousness on your side. That's first. Second, a really old Access tool. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. That was 10 times, and that's how long it takes to say it. But what happens is, if you'll notice, if you say it along with me, although I was probably saying it too fast for you to say it with me, and I'm talking really fast now because I talk fast a lot of times. That's because my brain goes so fast. I would actually talk faster if I could, but my mouth won't catch up with my brain. But anyway, that's a story for another time. I digress. ADHD, sorry. That's how long it takes to say, 10 times. And what it does, it starts to create this space because you're acknowledging that all of life can now occur that way for you. So please use it. Next one, maybe the last one, who knows, is an old familiar tool. Who does this belong to? Because you're going to be more aware, not less. As this space of consciousness becomes more available, you're going to get more aware. But you're also going to be aware of all of those people who are trying to still live through this reality and its judgment to make reality work, and limitation and harshness and unkindness and meanness and anger and all that limited stuff, all that stuff that has no space to it. You're going to be aware of how much their world is tweaking as this space of consciousness becomes available for you and everybody else on the planet. So you really want to have, who does this belong to? In fact, if I were you, I would consider asking who does this belong to for the next 3 days. I've done it myself about, 7 times in the last 17 years, and this would be a really good time to do it. You can download the Access Consciousness Who Does This Belong To app. It's free, and it will remind you to ask who does this belong to because it's one of the hardest things to remember. So here we go, my friends. The adventure you've been waiting for a very long time has begun. The door is open. Will you just step through it now? acknowledge it, choose it, and be grateful for the change that you have helped create in the world. Because it is up to all of us, and all of us have done one hell of a phenomenal job. So watch this space as things get easier and easier and easier and a lot more fun. And any place that gets more difficult, you want to ask, am I buying this reality or am I choosing the reality of possibilities? So welcome to the most tool-filled tour of consciousness I think I've ever done from lovely Houston. What if you truly being you are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? I know you are, and I look forward to seeing you in person someday. Bye.